Ah, beautiful peeps of the Yarra Valley and the Ranges. Yes, you're watching Yarra Ranges Life TV. We are live, we're loud and we're proud from Coldstream Animal Aid's Adventure Dog Weekend. Of course, if you've just discovered Yarra Ranges Life TV, I'm Pat Boucher. We've got Mitch Hatton behind the camera bringing you some of these awesome pictures, and we're going to share with you this historic first. Yes, this is the first time a Adventure Dog Weekend has ever taken place in the state of Victoria, and they have come from far and wide. There's over 400 runners and dogs taking place in this obstacle course, of course, here at the beautiful Wandon Park. Now, of course, we have to acknowledge our sponsors for the month of May, our good friends at the Oak Tree Tavern and also Wandon Florist. Now, we're actually heading off to the Oak Tree Tavern this afternoon around about 5 o'clock, where we'll be sharing with you the music of Billy Kavanagh. So if you're into your blues, make sure you come on down to the Oak Tree Tavern this afternoon. And now we're going to head to the start line, have a chat to one of the event organisers, Tracy Pratt, and share with you the 10 a.m. start as the first group of runners and dogs take on this tough mudder of a track. Let's see if we can find Tracy. As you can see, there's lots of happy smiley faces, lots of happy dogs, and everyone's really well behaved. All the pets are doing their thing and getting along nicely. It's great to see some of the runners, of course, are dressed up, and they're off and they're racing for the 10 a.m. start in the inaugural Adventure Dog Weekend. We're going to share with you how long this course is and what's involved. We might head down here, Tracy. We've got the runners and walkers behind us in the background. We're here with Tracy Pratt from Animal Aid, one of the event organisers. Good job, Trace.
We're just stoked. We're just so thrilled. It's a beautiful day. There's just heaps of people here. Dogs of all shapes and sizes. It's just fantastic.
It is, and I was just sharing with our viewers, this is a Victorian first.
It's first time in Victoria. It's quite unique. It's an event kind of like Tough Mudder, but there's no ice baths and there's definitely no electric shocks.
It's a bit more friendly.
It's a lot more friendlier. It's not a race. It's just a friendly, fun day for dogs and their humans to enjoy the great outdoors. And what a beautiful location it is here.
Wandon Park's a beautiful place. Now, Tracy, share with our viewers, how long's the course?
The course is approximately 4 kilometres. 4K. 25 obstacles. Water, mud, and all things to go over and under. So they're going to have a wonderful time on course.
Yes, great. And we can see the guys tackling some of the obstacles behind us there in the distance, of course. That's the 10 a.m. group. It's just gotten underway.
Yeah, that's our hay climb down there.
That's the hay climb, yeah. And what are some of the other obstacles there? So you've got the hay climb.
We've got the hay climb, then we've got a ball pit, so it's all full of coloured balls. There's the muddy meadows, which is a lot of mud and a lot of water. And then we've got the amazing quarry up beyond, and that's just a beautiful quarry with red rocks. It's gorgeous. It's
wonderful.
Quite visual.
Now, if you've got no plans for today and you'd like to suss out this awesome Victorian first event, of course, come on down to Wandon Park. There's lots of market stalls down here. There's lots of food, and also we've got a band kicking off at about 11:30.
11:30. We've got the Flaming Mows, and of course, all proceeds help Animal Aid to care for animals just like this one.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about here. Of course, we're supporting the wonderful work that Animal Aid do for animals big and small. And if you're looking for a new furry friend, of course, contact our friends at Animal Aid. www.animalaid.org.au is where you'll find them online, or you can follow the tag in our post. Oh, Tracy, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Thanks so much for everyone's support. It's so great.
Yeah, and as we said, there's over 420 participants,
yeah,
runners and dogs. That's huge. You guys have done a wonderful job in getting this event organised.
Thank you.
We're going to share a bit more of the vibe and a couple more of the pets with our viewers, and then we'll maybe we'll share the start of the 10:05 as well.
Yeah, great. There's a dog show starting at 12 o'clock too. So if you've got a dog that's not wanting to get out and get muddy, well, why don't you bring them down and have a crack at the dog show? There's the biggest paws or the golden oldie. There's lots of different categories.
Different categories.
Yeah.
Good on you. So there's a dog show there at 12:30. Come on down with your pooch and register for that, and you can, of course, support Animal Aid and the wonderful work that they do through the dog show. Trace, hey, thanks very much for your time and your comments. And of course, big shout out to Mark Menz, wherever he is, the CEO of Animal Aid. We're going to have a chat to him, but he's riding a bike somewhere. He's doing the course. I think he's checking out the course.
He's checking out the course, yeah.
So come on down, guys, to Wandon Park here in Gruyere. And support Animal Aid as part of the Adventure Dog Weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks, Trace. Let's go for a walk. Lots of pooches, big and small, and it's great to see some of the runners. They're all dressed up. We saw a commando crew before, all dressed up in the army gear. And then we also saw a group that were dressed up in, colourful pink tutus and things as well. Now, over here, Mitch, we've got, just to recap on the dog show. The dog show's at 12. Some of the categories for the dog show, if you want to come down and get your dog involved in the dog show, we got best smile, biggest ears, smallest paws, gentle giant, kindest eyes, best trick, longest tail, smallest dog, shiniest coat, golden oldie. If you reckon your dog can take out one of those categories, come on down here, register, get involved and support Animal Aid, of course. You can find more about Animal Aid, as I said, at animalaid.org.au. We're going to bring this first live cross to a close. And, hey, look who's here, mate. Guess who we've just bumped into? He's taking some happy snaps of some pooches. It's veteran Channel 9 and Channel 10 journalist, Mr. Jim Brown. And he's here, of course, supporting the community banks of the Yarra Valley and the Ranges. And that's the Bendigo Community Banks. How you going, Jim?
I'm very well, thank you, Patrick.
Fancy meeting you here.
Well, fancy meeting you. I'll get your autograph later.
And likewise, I'll get yours. Now, the next time you'll see Jim, of course, is on Wednesday's midweek wrap, because, mate, you present the latest local news headlines for us.
I do, and it's a great pleasure like it is to be here today, Patrick. I love being part of the Yarra Ranges Live TV. What you're doing is ahead of a lot of other people. Just reinforcing the community, and I'm a member of the Wandon Civil Community Bank, or I'm on the board, volunteer, like a lot of them, but we love getting behind projects like this. This is a community event.
How good is it?
Oh, it's wonderful day. We're so lucky with the weather.
We're blessed with the weather, and as you said with the announcement before, it's the first time it's ever happened here in Victoria.
It is. There have been around Australia things called tough mother courses, where people get in a military fashion and thrash hell out of themselves and their dogs. This is a fun day out. You don't have to hop in the water if you can't swim. You don't have to wallow around in the mud. You don't have to leap over logs if you can't do it or your dog can't do it.
That's right.
Just give them a good day out and have fun, and that's where we're so happy with that.
So as you heard, look, the event's happening all day. Come on down. We've got Flaming Moe's playing at 11:30. There's market stalls. There's lots of food. And Mitch, I'll just get you to do a 360 degrees as we bring this first live cross to a close for today. We're off to Lilydale next to the Lynx BMX Club, where they're holding their Conquer the Valley BMX Challenge. They've got over 300 BMX riders that have come from far and wide across the state, of course, to take part in this event in Lilydale. A lot of people aren't even aware that there's a BMX track in Lilydale. We're going to share that with you and a little bit about their story as well. But for now, I'm Pat Boucher. We've got Mitch Hatton behind the camera. We're going to bring this first live cross to a close. As always, we're living, we're loving, and we're sharing life in the Yarra Ranges, thanks to the Oak Tree Tavern and Wandon Florist, only on Yarra Ranges Life TV. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks, Jim.